So I get asked about dropshipping almost every day in my DMs. What are my thoughts on it? What's the best way to start? How do you find the right products? All of that. So I decided to make a video about it and share all my thoughts. Dropshipping is something that I've done in the past, and based on my experience, I think sometimes these gurus online make it seem way easier than it is. Guys, making money online is not easy, no matter what anyone says. However, I do think that there are a ton of benefits to dropshipping if you do it right, which is what we're going to talk about in this video. So if you're looking to start your dropshipping e-commerce journey, this video is for you. I'm going to break down step by step the best I can how to get started with all this so that hopefully by the end you have the tools you need to go out and try it yourself. Also, before we get into the video, please be sure to drop a sub and a like. If this video hits 1,600 likes, I'll drop a free guide in the description talking about a sneaky method I use to promote products on social media that I haven't really seen anyone talking about. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking. Let's get into the video. So if you guys don't know, my name is Stevie Sells, and I started my e-com journey back around 2012. I grew an eBay business to over 7 figures in revenue, then started a Shopify website that was kind of part of that as well. That also grew to 7 figures. Eventually ended up selling those businesses. Now I've been on this kind of content creator journey, hopefully inspiring people and helping people figure out different ways to make money online. Now we're going to start at the absolute beginning in this video. I want to make sure everyone can follow along and no one gets left behind. And the first thing you need to do when you're starting an online store is build an actual store or website. If you don't have a website, you can't sell anything online. So my favorite platform to build e-com sites on is Shopify. I feel like they've kind of become the industry standard. I don't know, I just really prefer their tools and store themes compared to the other platforms out there. So let's hop into Shopify right now. All right, so this is the main Shopify website. We're gonna click start free trial down here. I think right now you can get a 7-day free trial, no credit card required, and your first month only costs $1. I put the link down in the description if you want to check that out. Again, I really like Shopify and I find it really easy for beginners to understand. Also, the free trial and first month promo make the barrier to entry a lot lower for people looking to get into this. Like, you can realistically start your store for not much money at all. So what you're gonna do is answer all these questions. I'm just gonna click I'm just starting. Click next. I'm gonna be starting an online store, so we'll click that. We're gonna be selling drop shipping products. Our business is located in the US. If you're in a different country, obviously you click a different country. Then we're gonna sign up with our email. So you type in your email and you pick a password. Let's do that. And then you click create Shopify account. Now, after you've gone through the sign up process, you're gonna wanna go over here to the left side and click add apps. Then you're gonna wanna go down here where it says Shopify App Store. I don't know if you guys can see that. And you wanna search for an app called AutoDS. So it's this one right here. We're just gonna click that. And AutoDS is an all-in-one dropshipping platform that just makes things a lot easier and more streamlined. We'll quick go back to defining what dropshipping even is. Basically, with dropshipping, you're selling products online, and then when one of your products sells, you have your supplier pack and ship that order for you, meaning you never have to touch any of the inventory. You don't have to actually ship anything yourself. All you need to do is focus on generating traffic for your store and converting them into customers. What AutoDS does is it connects you to all different kinds of suppliers. They have different product research tools. You can fulfill your orders through their system automatically, send out tracking information to your customers. It's sort of like a central hub between you, your suppliers, and your customers. I remember when I started out with drop shipping and e-com, there weren't tools like this out there. When you got an order on your website, you had to manually order the product from your supplier every time. It was very time consuming and boring. So the automation that AutoDS can help you with is huge. Okay, so let's install the app here. So we just click install. Then you're brought to this screen. You just click install again. And then here we just have to make an AutoDS account. If you don't have one, you just enter your email address, name, and password. Super simple. I actually already have an account, so I'm just gonna log into that. And then after you log in, here's where you end up. Now let's get into product research. Yo guys, so I'm editing this video. If you like business, marketing, side hustle type of content, be sure to subscribe to my free newsletter, The Profit Museum. It goes out once a week. It's completely free, and I share a lot more in-depth stuff there before I actually drop videos about those topics. Go check it out, The Profit Museum. Back to the video. So one of the hardest parts of starting an online store is figuring out what to sell. By now, if you're following along, you've signed up for Shopify and installed AutoDS, but now it's time to actually get into the sauce. Now, one of my favorite parts about dropshipping is that it's very low risk to try different products. If you're starting a traditional e-commerce brand and buying a bunch of inventory, there's a chance that your product doesn't sell well and you're left with it stacked up in your basement or something. With dropshipping, because you never have to buy or hold any inventory, you can test a new product or 10 every single day if you want. Now, there are situations where I do think it makes sense to invest in inventory and go that route. But as a beginner or someone that doesn't exactly know what they want to sell, dropshipping is a good option. So when I'm researching products, this is what I like to do. Back in the day, you could start a dropshipping store and have 20 different products that were unrelated on your site and run ads to them, and it could work. These days, that's not really the case. I prefer to start branded stores with like 1 to 2 products. If you're starting an accessory brand or like a clothing brand, you could add more products than that. You just want to make sure that the products that you do add are related and fit under the same brand. Like, you don't want to sell a cool kitchen gadget and a nifty photography light in the same store, at least in my opinion. Customers are just gonna go to your site and be confused. I've seen a lot of people waste a lot of time and money building stores with a lot of unrelated products. I know it can be tempting, but I wouldn't do it. So heading into AutoDS, and this is where I like to start my research process, I'm usually looking for one of three things or a combination of these things. So either a problem-solving product, a product that's just insanely cool or different, or a product where branding could elevate the customer experience, and price. The best products are definitely a combination of a couple of those things. I think it's important to not go too broad with your product. You want to make sure it's something that really connects with a niche audience, and when they see it in their social media feed, they'll stop their scroll because they feel a connection. A product like a plain coffee mug that almost everyone would have neutral feelings about is probably not what you want to sell. So scrolling through these products in AutoDS, we have a lot of different options. You can also filter where it ships to, where it ships from, the price range, supplier, and all these different categories. So I'm going to filter by price and just start looking for different products. And I'm kind of looking for something I can sell in that $25 to $40 range. I've found that a lot of potential customers make impulse purchases in that price range. Anything more than 50 starts to become a harder sell. Not saying there aren't good products in that range, but if you're a beginner, I'd say look for a product you can sell for 25 to 40 bucks. Let's take a look at this product I found, which is this pair of folding reading glasses. So we click that, and then we're brought to this listing. You can see that our item cost is $281. These are made out of metal and have a really unique design. Actually, one of the things I love about this design is that it's screwless, meaning the hinges don't use any screws. And because it doesn't have any screws, a screw won't pop out after using these a bunch and ruin the glasses. This is also a problem-solving product. You can see that they fold up into this little case that they come with. Both my parents use reading glasses whenever I'm at a restaurant with them to like read the menu. I'm assuming that people with poor close-up vision probably get annoyed with having to bring their reading glasses everywhere. These offer a nice portable solution. The other intriguing part of this product is that they do have a unique look to them. They don't look like normal reading glasses. They sort of have this modern space techie vibe to them, which I think makes them stand out. This uniqueness, or whatever you want to call it, is part of what you should look for when you're researching products for your brand. I think it's really important here because a normal pair of reading glasses you can find online or at a store for like 10 bucks. But something different like this, you can actually build some branding around and increase the perceived value of the product. If you don't know what perceived value is, here's a quick definition. It's the value of a product based on how much customers want or need it rather than on its real price. Basically, it's the reason that a simple purse at Walmart costs 20 bucks, where a luxury brand might sell a similar one for 500. The luxury brand has gone through the effort of attaching a feeling and emotion to the product, and therefore when people buy it, they feel that that connection is worth the money they spent. So after I pick a product, I like to go to Google. What's up with the Google logo today? It's Earth Day. Anyways, I like to go to Google and look at our competition. So we're gonna look up portable reading glasses, and you can see that this is our competition. Looks like this News Optics brand is coming up. Certain ones they're charging like $30 for, other ones are like $50. We've got this Iris brand. This looks like a pair of glasses that you can actually wear around your wrist. Pretty cool idea. Let's see, we've got Thin Optics. Those are pretty nice. Anyways, all these are in that $25 to $40 range, which is the price point that we were looking to enter the market at. After looking at competitors, I like to go over to Google Trends just to get a gauge on the overall market. And when we look up reading glasses, we'll do 2004 to present. You can see we have a pretty steady line here. If anything, it's going up over time. I personally like products that have this kind of trend line, even trend lines that are pretty flat. Usually they're boring products comparatively, but that typically means less competition. I think you can also win going after products that are trending and starting to get popular. In AutoDS, you can go here, click trending products, and look at these products too. For example, we have this retractable car charger. I've seen these all over TikTok recently. They're definitely cool, and you can probably see here on Google Trends, you can see there's just this big bump recently. The only issue with a product like this is that you have to hit it hard fast because competition will be there quick. Most people I know that dropship trending products like this are selling a product for a month or less and then moving on to the next one. It works and people make a lot of money doing it, but my preference has always been to build a brand that one day can be sold to someone else. But yeah, guys, with this AutoDS research tool, you can pretty much find any product that you'd want to sell. They literally have so many products to choose from. You can also request different products to be added. You just do that by clicking add products right here, click single product, and then right here you paste the AliExpress link, or you can click down here and select any of these other retailers. One other feature that I like and I'm looking to get more into is the ability to customize certain products, meaning you can add your own logo to some of the packaging and invoices that are sent to your customers. Not every product has this feature, but it's definitely a nice touch that gives your customers a better, more branded experience. If you want to try AutoDS with a 30-day free trial, make sure to click the link down in the description. Now let's import our product to our store. Okay, so now we're gonna import our product and start editing our product. So we're gonna hop right into AutoDS again right here. We've got our reading glasses. If your product is already in AutoDS, you just have to click this import draft button. However, again, if you have a product that you can't find for whatever reason on AutoDS, and I think we just covered this, but you click add products right here, single product, and then you just paste the link to the product right here. But we're just gonna click this import draft button right here. You can see down here, well, actually my screen is blocking it, but it says this product is being added to our drafts, updated now, and said that the draft upload process has finished. And you can see that our reading glasses are now here in our drafts. The draft section is where your products go before being added to your Shopify store. And it's sort of a good place to refine the title of your products, the description, and everything else before actually publishing for your customers to see. So we're gonna click on the draft of our product here. You can see we have our title right here. We can add it to a collection. We can add different tags, country, location, brand, shipping methods. We can go in and modify our description, make sure we have all of our variants right. In this case, we have two different frame shapes available. We have a rectangular pair of glasses and a round pair of glasses. And then in addition to that, we have different optical strengths for different eyesight needs. On the next tab, we can modify our images. So going back to the product tab, one cool thing you can do with AutoDS is optimize your title with AI. You can choose a tone to make it sound more professional, choose a temperature, more balanced, more creative, more precise. Let's go balanced, and then we'll have AI write that. So you can see that it took our really lengthy title and changed it to portable folding reading glasses with vintage design and anti-blue light protection, includes case. We're gonna click save. That just makes it a lot easier to read. I'm actually gonna change the word vintage to modern just because I think it fits the design of the glasses better. But yeah, that's a nice little tool too. The next thing I wanna do is go over to the description. I don't really need all of this information in my description personally, so I'm gonna actually delete most of it besides the text. So let's do that. I'll just delete all these images and we'll go back and add the images we want at a later step. Okay, and here we're starting to see some text here, so we're gonna keep that there. I don't want this either. We'll delete that. We're gonna edit this later, but you can edit it here if you want to. After that, again, we'll make sure that our variants are correct. We'll take a look at the images tab. Most of these I actually like for the most part. You can click a different image as your main image. I actually like this dark one here, so I think I'm gonna pick that. And yeah, after you finalize everything you want in the draft page on AutoDS, all you have to do is click save and import. Very shortly after, you should get this update that says it's been imported to your store successfully. You can see it says completed right here. So now that we've done what we needed to do in AutoDS, we're gonna head over to Shopify and make sure it's been imported to our store correctly. So now we're back in Shopify. We click products right here, and you can see right here, there's our product. Now, once our product is in Shopify, we can click our listing right here, and this brings up our product description. Arguably, besides the videos and pictures that you use to promote your store on social media, one of the most important aspects of your e-com business. This is where you'll be leading your customers to with your advertising. So we want to make sure that they don't just click off and ignore what you're selling. You want to make sure this page is clean, looks nice, tells the customer the benefits of your product, and most importantly, entices them to click that buy button. One thing I like to do if I don't know where to start with this is look at competitors. So let's go back here and take a look. So one brand that really stood out to me is this news brand. So let's click on them. You can see very clean website. And if we scroll down here, you can see there's several images that show how easy to carry and portable their glasses are. So that's going to be something that I want to show on my page as well. Scrolling down here, you can see that they highlight the cool case that their glasses come with, and also talk about another cool feature of their glasses, which is that they don't have arms or temples. In my case with my glasses, I think the screwless design that I mentioned earlier would be good to highlight. I also at this time like to look up my product on Amazon or wherever and take a look at any reviews so I can see what kind of problems people are having with this product. Once I have this information, I can use it to write a compelling product description and address any of the main concerns that people may have. Your next step is going to be finding copyright-free images of your product that you can use. Sometimes I like to edit these to fit the brand a little bit more. Just make sure that they're copyright-free and you aren't copying a competitor site to a T. Now let's go and edit the product description. So now let's actually dive in and talk about how to create a great product page or product description. My best overall advice here is to keep it simple, but make sure you make the most enticing features of your product very clear. We don't want a bunch of text and images. People's attention spans are very low these days, so we want them to basically be able to just glance at this description for a few seconds and understand the key benefits of the product. For these glasses in particular, I think it makes sense to go the problem solution route for our description. So up here at the top, I could write something like reading glasses that you'll never forget, ... Let's highlight this and we'll change that to like heading 2. Press enter, go down here. And here's where we can write like a couple broad sentences about the product. So we can say something like introducing our innovative folding reading glasses, the perfect companion for your on-the-go lifestyle. These sleek and stylish reading glasses offer both convenience and functionality. Actually, yeah, let's change it to offer both convenience and functionality, comma, designed to fold conveniently into a compact size that fits neatly in your pocket, purse, or bag. There, you just want something short here. After that, we can click enter. And guys, I'm not spending a lot of time on this for the sake of the video. I don't think this is an amazing description, but for the purposes of what we're doing, it should work. I do really like this last part that says fits neatly in your pocket, purse, or bag. You can see that we're kind of letting the customer imagine how this product could help them in their life. After that, I like to put like an image or GIF. It'd be really cool if I had a GIF of these glasses folding and unfolding themselves. That's definitely what I'd put here. Unfortunately, I don't have that. If I was actually going to sell this product, I'd order it from Amazon and make a quick video myself, but we're just going to put a picture here for now. So to add an image, you just go up here and say insert image, and then you can upload your images straight from your computer or from a URL. I think I'm just going to use this image here, and then we need to shrink this guy down a little bit. Okay, and then the next thing I like to do is repeat this process like 3 or 4 times, talking about different features of the product. So in my case, I'd probably talk about the hingeless, screwless design. In another section, I'd talk about the case that comes with the glasses, and then maybe in another one, I could talk about the clarity and durability of the lenses. So I'm going to build out this product page really quick. Okay, so our product page is built now. You guys may have seen, but I use ChatGPT for some of the product descriptions. Definitely a helpful tool to have in your pocket. But once your product page is built, like you can see here, you just click save up in the top right corner, and that just ensures that you don't lose any of the work that you've done. You can also click more actions up here and click preview. This shows you what your product page looks like. And one extra thing that I like to do is to take this in a separate window and switch it to like vertical mode. This way I can see what this looks like on a phone, which with dropshipping or most ecom is like 90% of the traffic. So you want to make sure your site looks good in this format. A lot of people also suggest adding a compare at price, which is that little price that's crossed out indicating like a sale or discount. I've personally had mixed results with this. I think it really depends on if you're promoting that sale in your ads. This is something you can test out on your own. Shopify does allow you to do it. Again, in the past, I've had it work kind of, and other times not really impact my sales at all. But yeah, now that we have our product page finished, let's go to our homepage. Okay, so now we're gonna edit the homepage of your website. So to do this, all you have to do is go back into Shopify. You're gonna click online store here on the left. We're gonna click themes. We're already on it actually. With Shopify, you can pick a bunch of different themes depending on how you want your shop to look. I personally like the default Dawn theme, plus it's free. But if you scroll down here, you can pick one of these, or you can visit the theme store, which looks like this and has a million options. But for the purposes of this video, we're gonna stick with the Dawn theme. So what you do is you click customize right here, and this will bring you to your store editor. The first thing that I like to do when I get to this point is create my logo. And the easiest way to do this, in my opinion, is with Canva. So what you're gonna do is go to canva.com, create an account if you haven't, and I'm just gonna look up modern brand logo. And you can see here that we have a ton of different options. For simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna go with this first one here, and then you just click customize this template, and then you're brought into the Canva editor. So from here, I can edit this text. I came up with the name Pocket Vision. That might be a trademark name, so make sure if you're doing this that you don't pick a trademark name, but we're just doing this for this video. Down here, I can write eyewear. I'm gonna extend these lines a little bit. Yeah, and then once you're done with your logo, all you have to do is click share up here in the corner, and then should be able to download it. Yep, right here. I don't know, I'm blocking this, but right down here, you're gonna have to believe me. If you scroll down here, you can click download. So now what we wanna do is head back into Shopify and upload that logo to our website. So you can see that we're back here in Shopify, and to add your logo, you actually have to go to the theme settings on the left side. Then we can select our image right here. You just select it on your computer and upload it, click done, and just like that, we have our logo right here. It's very small right there. Here, we can make it bigger with this thing here. So you can make it as big as you want, you know, something like that. Let's see what it looks like on mobile. Yeah, I think I like that. And guys, again, less is kind of more here. Your creative assets that you use to promote your actual store, you know, the videos and pictures that you post on social media, those are, in my experience, the most important parts to getting people to buy your product. The website is important. Your product itself is also very important, but the story you tell and the more you can share how your product will change your customers' lives, that's where the magic is. But I'll finish up this homepage quick and show you guys kind of what I do. So I'm going to add a section. I'll do an image banner. So we go over here, we can click on this and just pop it up here. You can click and drag wherever you want stuff to be. Guys, just ignore this enter using password. That won't be there. Okay, so we click image banner. We can select our image. Let's see, what's my favorite image? We want like the best image that we have. This one's pretty cool. I like that one. So right here, we can edit our header text. Honestly, it's kind of similar stuff as the product page. Just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to make it almost identical. If you have a website that has multiple products. Like let's say you're doing a pet website that sells different pet products. You might want just a picture of some dogs up here or something. In my case, because I'm doing a single product shop, I just want the picture of the glasses right there. So we'll write again, the reading glasses, you'll never forget. We'll just leave it like that, actually. I don't even want to write the small text underneath. I think I like it just like that. We can click our button. I think we just want one button, so we'll delete this one. We'll put buy now here. Okay, so now we'll add another image banner. If you missed how to do that the first time, you just go down here, you click add section, then you can click any of these different type of sections that you want to add. I'm doing an image banner, so I click image banner, then it adds it right there. And then to drag it where you want, you just click this and drag it up so it's right under that one that I just added. So we're gonna add another image right here, click select image. I think it'd be cool to add an image that shows the glasses like folded out, so let's do that. You've got this folded view, and now you've got the full view. We'll go here. We're gonna delete this description again. We'll change this text to modern hingeless design, built for durability. I only want one button, so I delete that one and just say buy now on this one. So here's what the site looks like so far. We've got our logo, we've got a couple banners right here. Down here, this is where I'd start adding some more text. If somebody is scrolling that far down on the website, they're probably looking for something or a little bit more information. So I think this is the spot to kind of give them that. So we click add section again. We can do maybe image with text. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, yeah, something like that. That's cool. Okay, so we click that, select our image. Let's see, maybe this one. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let's change that text, your new best friend or something. And then below we can write a little bit about the glasses. Okay, so we're just gonna take this from ChatGPT for now. The ultimate solution for on-the-go readers are your reliable companion for portable vision enhancement wherever you go. Cool. All right, so this is roughly what I would do with this website. Let me show you guys. So again, we have our logo up here. We have our first image banner right here. The glasses you'll never forget. We've got the buy now button. And you wanna have multiple buy now buttons on your homepage. You don't wanna just have one at the top. You really want to have one after each of these sections so that when a customer is scrolling and reading, they don't have to go far if they want to click that buy button. So keep scrolling down. We've got another image banner, and then down here we've got our little bit of text. So yeah, super simple. The next thing we're going to want to do is click save. So we click save up here. But after you do that, that's what your website's gonna look like. Now, if you really don't wanna do all these steps, but you still wanna try dropshipping, or you just still don't know where to begin, you can actually use the AutoDS Shopify store builder, which creates a store for you with winning products within 1 minute. I like this tool if you're building a store within a niche with multiple products. Say again, you're selling different dog pet gadgets. This tool can give you a really nice starting point for your website and also pick the products for you. Now let's talk a little bit about running ads to your website. All right, so once your website is finished, you have your products uploaded, you're gonna have to figure out a way to get customers to your site. This is where Facebook/Meta ads come in. You're going to need a Meta Business Suite, Business Manager, and Ads Manager account created, so you're able to connect it to your Shopify account. To sign up for these, you just need to look up on Google Business Facebook, click this first link here, then you log in, enter your information, answer a few questions, and then click create. Once you have those accounts created, you need to go back into Shopify and connect your Meta accounts to your new store. One way to do this is you click online store here on the left side, go down here and you click preferences, scroll down, and then click set up Facebook. If you do not do this step, you will not be able to run ads properly or receive the proper data from your campaigns. There are a lot of tutorials on YouTube that explain the process of connecting these platforms way more in depth, so go check those out if you're having trouble or are confused by something. But after this, you want to create your first ads. I definitely prefer video ads, especially for a product that has a strong demonstration aspect to it. My folding reading glasses, for example, aren't that impressive just in a picture, but once you see that they fold up into a small case, they become a little more intriguing. I personally like image ads more for retargeting. This is where time, trying new things, trial and error come into play. You just have to keep testing new things and seeing what works and what doesn't. At this point, you should be finished creating a bare bones dropshipping store and ready to test some ads. Again, guys, I want to stress that dropshipping can work. I've had success with it in the past, but it takes practice and time to figure out what works. I see a lot of people online claiming how easy it is, and basically if you're not making money doing it, you're crazy. I'm here to tell you that's a lie. I personally think dropshipping is a great way for beginners to get into the e-commerce space. I also think it's great for an existing business to use to test new products. The only thing I'll say is that I've found that once a dropshipping business hits a certain point of success and the product is proven enough, a lot of times it makes sense to source the product directly and actually invest in inventory. By doing this, you have the ability to customize the products and packaging with your logo. You can include any special paperwork in the package. You have more control over shipping speeds and customer service stuff. It just allows you to turn what started off as a dropshipping business into a more serious brand that's more likely to get acquired. But that's it for this video. I'm losing my voice. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a sub and a like if you haven't. We'll see you next time. Peace.